Namaste, good morning to all. Welcome to this webinar ULR, which is the initiative of Tech Guru Education Services Group. This is VS Murthy Valaveti. I will act like resource person here. In the morning session, we will demonstrate the tools. In the afternoon session, you can resolve any query in this process. So here we focused on how to record the lectures using desktop or laptop, how to use video editing tools to prepare the effective lectures, how to upload in the YouTube, and what is the mechanism to give the live program either by using OBS or StreamYard. These are the list of topics we planned to cover in this particular webinar. So some FAQs are there. How to record my lecture? So definitely by using some screen recording software, you are supposed to record your lecture. How to record more than some specific time? So definitely some basic versions are limiting their recording length. You are supposed to purchase the premium version to increase the length of the video. How to get the license version as the free for educators? Only in the case of the Loom, whenever you are having the G Suite account, they will extend the length of the recording. In other cases, definitely as an individual or from organization side, we need to purchase license. Nobody will give the free version. Here in this webinar, we promise to give you the key of one recording software. With the help of that key, you will convert the basic version into the premium version. How to record from the browser itself, how to record without downloading any software. Yeah, some browsers are there. By using that URL, simply you can type that URL, and the first time you are supposed to download the extension, and by clicking that extension from next time onwards, simply you can start recording. Some other websites are there. No need to download any extension or any software. Directly you can start the recording. How to give the live in the YouTube. How to use the OBS or StreamYard. By using YouTube, if you are giving a live, automatically that will be recorded and saved as one video file in the YouTube. So after giving the live means in that way you are recording your lecture. But in the YouTube live, in the general case only your video will appear. How to share the screen? To share the screen, some software will be required. That is nothing but the OBS. By using StreamYard, without any complex task, easily you can give the live, you can record your lecture. That will be stored as a video file in the YouTube. So all these modules will be covered in this webinar. You are observing here I am writing something by using my digital pen. So this device is known as the digital tablet, pen tablet. They will give a stylus. Here you can write something, then same thing will appear on your screen. So without this tablet pen also you can make your lectures comfortably, no problem. By using PPT you can explain everything. But whenever you are having a device like this, it is very easy to write something. You can write the diagrams, you can write the equations. Very easily you can write everything on the screen of the computer at the time of recording. So here you are observing, please observe here, some menu you are observing. Direct menu that is appearing here. That I downloaded from epicpen.com website. So here download button is there. By using the free version also, whenever you are clicking that icon after installation, this menu will appear. So by using the respective tool, we can write something here. Whenever you are recording your screen, automatically you can explain something, you can add something extra narration. Suppose you are recording a lecture, you are showing some diagram. Here directly you can ask a question, or here you can show the change in formula, then what is the expected result. Immediately here you can write something automatically whenever you are recording your screen by using this particular tool. So the corresponding website is epicpen.com. So in this session, I will cover subtopics like by using a simple URL, how to start the recording. I will cover first. Then I will explain about one software. After downloading it, how to start the recording, how to trim the file, how to do audio boosting, and I will explain about StreamYard, and I will explain about how to upload the video in YouTube, and by using YouTube editor, how to do trimming, editing, splitting or blurring, how to do all these operations. So by covering all these tools, the first day session that will be ended. And what are the topics for the second day, that will be listed out at the end of this particular session. So let us start with the browser based tool first. Okay. Yeah, please observe on the screen you are observing browser, in which I typed like screenapp.io. So by using this website screenapp.io, so directly you may start screen recording. So please observe here, get started button is there. Please click it. So after clicking the get started button, please observe microphone audio, browser audio, no audio. Three different options are there. Suppose if you want to record any YouTube video, if you are playing the YouTube video in your browser, if you want to record that particular video, you need to select browser audio. If you want to start narrating, if you want to add that audio along with your video clip, you need to choose microphone audio. If you don't want to add any audio, please check no audio. Here I am clicking the microphone audio. Share your screen. It is asking like share your screen. So here any application window I may select or I may choose my entire screen. I am selecting my entire screen. I am clicking share. So please observe, they given a comment like, due to the high demand due to the COVID pandemic, we need to limit our recording to 15 minutes only. So this particular website, without downloading any software into your PC, directly type this particular URL into the browser and you may share the screen and start your recording up to 15 minutes. So I am clicking here start recording. Please observe. Please observe here. Timer is there. The timer that is increasing means that is recording. I am clicking the stop recording. Please observe here. Timer is there. The timer that is increasing means that is recording. I am clicking the stop. So what is your observation? I shared my screen. I clicked start recording button. For few seconds, I didn't speak anything. Later, I explained about the timer that is indicating that is recording continuously. The time is also you may watch there. So please observe the complete recorded clip as a sample you may observe in this place. So whenever you are clicking this play button, you may observe the complete clip whatever may be recorded by you. One more time. Please observe here. Timer is there. The timer that is increasing means that is recording. I am clicking the stop. If you want to download this particular video, please click this particular arrow, download. Then automatically the particular video file that will be downloading into your computer. So here, what is the problem? What is the drawback? Here you can share your screen, means you can show your BPT and you can add your audio up to 15 minutes. You can do recording. There is no chance of adding webcam here without downloading any software. Up to 15 minutes you can do recording by using this particular website. Here there is no chance of adding your webcam into that video. There is no chance of editing or trimming, audio boosting, noise removal. Such type of features are not available. Without downloading any extension also, simply you can prepare your lecture recording by using this particular website screenapp.io. Now I am going to another tool, that is FreeCam. I am typing like FreeCam. in the browser. Please observe the first website freescreenrecording.com, that is appearing. freescreenrecording.com. I am clicking here. Please observe they are asking your email ID. You need to enter your email ID here and start downloading the software without any hesitation. Please observe here. It is suitable for Windows 10, Windows 8 and Windows 7. Even it is working with 32-bit model and 64-bit model also. Majority of the participants, they are asking about tool which is compatible with the Windows 7. So they may use this particular FreeCam software easily to start recording of your lecture. What is the need of entering email ID in this place? Whenever any update is given from the manufacturer, they will send a mail. That's why they require your email ID. Just enter your email ID and click this download button. Exe file will be downloading into your PC. By clicking it, within minutes, the FreeCam will be available into your PC. I downloaded already. Let us see on the desktop. So here FreeCam desktop icon that is appearing. Please observe FreeCam 8. I am clicking it. Please observe this is the window of the FreeCam. First of all, we need to click this new recording option. Immediately whenever you are clicking new recording, please observe one window that is opening along with the dotted lines. I can change. Is it okay? I can change the screen area. I can change the screen area simply by using my mouse. I may drag this as per my requirement. Is it okay? The complete screen or some particular portion of the screen you may record as per your convenience. So next you are supposed to click this settings. Please observe gear symbol is there. You need to click this settings. Then please observe some shortcuts are appearing. If you want to pause, your recording at any time, press F9. If you want to stop the recording, press escape button in your keyboard. If you want to discard your recording, F10. If you want to add your narration, you need to check this box microphone. If you want to record system sounds, you need to check this particular box. Please observe here, I am speaking something, so microphone is working. So that's why this type of the indication that is appearing here. So this is the advanced settings part. If you want to show your mouse cursor, you need to check this box. If you want to highlight mouse cursor, then you need to check here. If you don't want to show your mouse cursor on the recording screen, you are supposed to uncheck these two boxes. So in the settings option, to pause the recording or to resume the recording, to stop the recording, options are available. Then how to start the recording? Above this particular window, please observe to start the recording, we need to click in this place. We are supposed to click F9 to pause. We need to click escape button to stop the recording. So this particular area I want to record now. So I am clicking here. Please observe. 3, 2, 1. ULR. You are recording your lecture without DSLR. I simply pressed escape button in my keyboard. Is it okay to everyone? So now it is showing the preview. Now it is showing the preview. Let us see. ULR. You are recording your lecture without DSLR. So I selected this particular area on my desktop. Around this particular area, I have shown the complete recording area to you all. So that particular area that was included in the recording. Whenever I am clicking this button, ULR, you are whatever I spoke at that time, that was added along with this video. Recording your lecture without DSLR. So this is the preview. Immediately after your recording, the FreeCam will show the preview. So here, edit option is there. Please observe. Edit option is there. Here, I may remove background noise. Whenever I am clicking the removing noise part, it is showing select a part first. Okay. This particular part I want to select. I am clicking remove noise. Complete noise was removed. I want to show another option, adjust volume. Here you may increase the volume and click OK and listen. ULR. You are recording your lecture without DSLR. So please observe the volume level of my audio that is increasing now. So whenever your microphone is recording with some less gain, by using this particular recording software, you can adjust the volume also. That is one of the best feature that is available in this recording software. Even some part, if you want to delete this particular portion, I want to delete, then simply please observe here, delete option is there. That was nicely removed. So after all these changes, if you are clicking save and close, the particular video clip that will be saved as a separate file into your PC. So please observe, whenever I am clicking so the particular file that is simply saved into my PC.
ULR. You are recording your lecture without DSLR.
So is it okay? So in this way, you may start your recording. You may adjust your screen size. You may remove noise. You may boost up your volume. You may trim the unwanted part. You may add system sounds also. All these options are available in this free cam software. But what is the drawback? What is the problem in this software? Here, there is no chance of adding webcam. Here, there is no chance of adding our webcam into the recording. That is the only one drawback. Remaining everything is good with this free cam software. Now I am going to explain another tool, which is the screen recorder for Chrome browser. So this is the screen recorder for Chrome browser. It will not work with the other browsers. So whenever you are going to the particular website screencastify.com, here it is showing like already installed. I already installed into my PC, so it is showing like already installed. If you are the user who is using the first time, it will show here a symbol like please install the extension. Simply by clicking that particular button, you will download one simple exe file and automatically that will appear like a extension in your Chrome browser. Then simply please observe record option is appearing here. If I am clicking my extension, please observe it is asking, do you want to record your webcam only? If I am clicking webcam only, only my webcam will work. If I am clicking desktop, the complete area which is available on the desktop that will appear. If I am clicking browser tab, the particular browser area that will be recording. Microphone option compulsory, we need to enable it because we need to add our narration. Embed webcam, here embedding webcam means the webcam will appear like PIP, picture in picture, in your video. If I am clicking this record, please observe. Please observe it is recording. So here in this area, my webcam that is adding to the screen. If I want to pause the recording, I need to click here. If I want to end the recording, I may click here. So please observe the recorded clip that is playing here. Please observe it is recording. So here in this area, my webcam that is adding to the screen. If I Is it okay? Here initially the speaker was off. So I played one more time. So you can add your narration, you can add your webcam by using this Screencastify. First of all, you are supposed to download the extension. It will work only with the Chrome browser. Simply by clicking the extension, within seconds you can start the recording. Nicely you can add your video, your webcam in the screen recording. You can add your narration. You can share your screen. Here the advantage is automatically this particular video that will be downloaded into your Google Drive. So easily you can share the shareable link with your students or with your colleagues. If you are managing the Google Classroom for your students, it is very easy to share to the classroom with a single click. Yes, this is the browser which is supporting for the Google Chrome. All the features corresponding to the Google apps they enabled. If you want to download, here download option is there. Directly you can download the complete clip into your computer also. If you want to delete this particular clip, you may delete in this place. If you want to edit, you are supposed to click open in editor. Then please observe. What is your observation? In the Pro version only. In the Pro version only. The new Screencastify editor is easiest to work with the trim option, cut option, crop, merging and everything. 3-day free trial only they will give. In the free trial, we will do recording for 5 minutes only by using this particular Screencastify. Only you can do recording for 5 minutes only in the free version. There is no chance of extending the recording time more than 5 minutes in the free version. But simply by downloading the extension, you can add your webcam, you can add your microphone audio, you can add your system sounds, everything. All the videos they will be automatically saved into your Google Drive. Even you can also download them as the separate files into your PC. These are all the best features. If the length of the video is very small, that means in and around 5 minutes, then this is the one of the best tools. It will work only with the Google Chrome browser. If you are using the Mozilla Firefox and some other browsers, it will not work. So now I want to explain, if some video clip is with you, how to upload into the YouTube channel. So first of all, you need to sign in with your Gmail ID. First of all, here already Tech Guru Gmail ID that was signed in. So this is the first page that is appearing whenever you are typing the youtube.com in the browser. So here please observe, create symbol is there. If I am clicking it, I will observe two different options. One is for uploading the video into the YouTube. Second one is for to give live using YouTube. I am explaining the first option, how to upload video. Whenever you are typing youtube.com into the browser, first of all you need to sign in with your Gmail ID. Then the display picture of the Gmail ID that will appear in this place. Then you are supposed to click this create button. In the create button, two different options are there. One is to upload video, another one is to give live. I am clicking the upload video button. So then it will ask, select the file. I will choose this one. So here you can add your title. What is the title of your video? Just I am typing like sample clip. Please observe, 100% uploaded because I have chosen only 3-second clip, a sample clip. Here you may choose your customized thumbnail for the video, or random picture you may select after uploading the video. Compulsory here you need to select one option. Generally we will choose, it is not made for kids, for our educational videos. Here you are supposed to choose any one particular option. If I am checking private option, nobody will observe the content in this video. Even if I am sharing this particular video link, please observe, below the particular video clip, video link is available. Video link is available. Okay. If I am clicking this private option, if I am saving here, if I am sharing this particular link to anyone, they can't observe the content of the video. If I am selecting unlisted option, if I am sharing this particular link, only those fellows will observe the particular video. In the general YouTube search or even in the channel also, the particular video will not appear. If you are clicking the public option, anybody can search this particular video. Even in your channel, this video will appear to everyone. Even you may fix the schedule also. After uploading the video, you may fix the schedule exactly after the particular slot only, that will be visible to each and everyone. So these are the possible options in the YouTube. So right now I am using unlisted option to save this particular video. So video was uploaded, video link is available. I am copying this link and I am pasting the link in this place. Only 4 seconds clip is there. Is it okay? That was uploaded and that is playing in the YouTube. Even please observe in this place, this is your YouTube studio. All the uploaded videos, they will appear in this place. This is the sample clip which is uploaded just now in the unlisted mode, the uploaded date and everything they are visible to you. Please observe now, I am clicking the details. After uploading the video also, you may change your title, you may add your description, you may change the thumbnail, you may change this particular option. Even in the additional options, you may uncheck embedding part, you may choose disable comments, you may yellow all the comments. All these options are available. All these options are available. So here I want to tell one tip for editing the uploaded video by using YouTube editor. Please observe. This is the YouTube studio in which I am choosing this particular clip. By using these options, you may add your title, you may add description, or you may modify something. I told all these points already now. So here please observe, in the extreme left hand side pane, editor option is there. If I am clicking this editor option, the complete video clip that is available in this place. Now I am clicking the trim. Please observe. This portion only I want to keep. There is no proper video editor in your PC. You recorded a lecture. Upload that video into the YouTube. By using that YouTube editor, you may remove the unwanted portion in that video. That option is also there in the YouTube. So after selecting the suitable clip, you may observe the preview also. Here you can play. So please observe, in this particular area only the content that is playing in that video. So please observe the cursor is moving in this area only. If I am clicking edit trim, in the edit trim, I clicked simply split. Split means the selected area that was removed. In the previous case, I have chosen this particular part. If I am selecting clear all, there are no changes. So after doing all these changes, please observe here, save button is there. You need to click that save button to add those changes in your video. One more time I want to show to you. Trim. After choosing the preview, if it is okay, I need to click this save. For some time, you are not supposed to close this particular window. Is it okay? After clicking this particular save button, for some time, you are supposed to not to close this particular window in the YouTube Studio. Then automatically the corresponding changes will be preserved in the YouTube channel. If you don't want to include those changes, simply discard changes. Another option is there in the YouTube editor is add blur. Add blur. So here custom blurring option is there. Please observe. This area I am selecting. So this particular portion that will be blurred in that complete video. So generally in some videos, whenever the demonstrator is explaining how to log in, then they will type their email ID and password, everything. If they want to hide their credentials after preparing the video, they need to blur some particular portion. So generally you will add your webcam as overlay with your video. Maybe sometimes in this video, please observe my kid, he is appearing in this video. Is it okay? So like for that specific duration, if I want to blur that 3 to 4 seconds part, then I may choose the specific area on that video to blur the specific region. If I want to blur any credentials area, I may choose that particular area simply. One more time I want to show. You can blur the faces in the video, or you may choose any particular area in the custom blurring option. If I am choosing the second one, here in this video, one watermark is appearing, one website name is appearing. I want to blur this particular area. Done. Then please observe this particular website name that was blurred. Please observe. So after selecting that particular area, you need to click this is save. Even you may click save as new video. If you don't want to add those changes, you may go to the revert to original version also. So I'm moving to my YouTube editor. In this YouTube editor, I explained about how to trim or how to split or how to blur some particular portion in the uploaded video. Directly after uploading the video into the YouTube also, this particular editor will help you to use editing tools comfortably. One more tip I want to tell to all of you is, before uploading the video into your channel, please type in your browser like youtube.com/verify. Then it will ask your mobile number. Enter your mobile number. They will send a OTP. Enter that particular OTP into that box and click it. Then your account will be verified. What is the advantage of having verified YouTube account? You may upload videos which are of the length more than 15 minutes. Whenever your account is not verified, you are supposed to upload videos which are having the length less than 15 minutes only. If you want to give the live, generally what is the comment you will observe whenever you are opening in the YouTube? You need to have 1000 subscribers. That comment they will show. So whenever you are verifying your account, then automatically you may give the live and you may upload the videos which are having the length above 15 minutes. After verification, it will take 24 hours time to give the live. Immediately after getting verification, you may upload the video which is having a length above 15 minutes. But after 24 hours only, you may give live on the YouTube. That is the only one constraint. So compulsory it is better to verify your YouTube channel, because sometimes our educational video that may be exceeding than 15 minutes, so compulsory it is better to have verified account. Either maybe you may be using for your personal videos or it may be for organizational. If in your organization, if you are maintaining a YouTube channel, then try to use the organizational mobile number for verification. So by clicking the create button, you may upload the existing video into the YouTube. In the YouTube, editor option is there. Here you may trim, you may blur, you may split. All the options are available in this YouTube editor. It is better to have verified account. Is it okay? So these are the things covered up to now regarding YouTube channel maintenance. So now I am starting the StreamYard. StreamYard. So what is the use of the StreamYard.com website? Whenever you are simply typing StreamYard.com into the browser, it will ask your email ID. It will ask your email ID. I am typing like techcontentforyou@gmail.com. Simply I am typing like techcontentforyou@gmail.com. Just type streamyard.com into your browser. techcontentforyou@gmail.com. That is my email ID now I am using. I am clicking get started. Email sent. Okay. Is it okay? They sent some code. Simply I entered. That's all. It is sufficient to use StreamYard. Then I am clicking YouTube channel. I want to use Tech Guru. So it will ask the permission to manage your YouTube account. Compulsory you are click the yellow button. Okay. Now you can create a broadcast. Sample live. So privacy, I am selecting like unlisted. I am clicking create broadcast. Even you may do it for later also. Please observe the pro tip. Up to 10 people they may join in the broadcast. First of all, you need to allow mic and webcam. So here my webcam that is appearing, my mic is working. Display name. Okay. Enter studio. So please observe here, whenever you are clicking this go live, then automatically in your channel, so this is the Tech Guru YouTube channel. So here automatically the live option that will appear. Here simply we may add some comments. So I am clicking here. So I am adding to my stream. If I want to stop cam, I may stop. Please observe. If I want to mute, I may mute. I may modify the settings also. If I am using the green screen, it is for the premium version. Please observe. Here you can add more number of people also into the live. Here invite option is there. Invite option is there. If I am sending the invitation to anybody, then they may also join in this particular live. Simply I may invite guest to this broadcast studio by using this particular link, streamyard.com/something. They are generating code. What you are supposed to do, I want to give the live here by using StreamYard. I am generating a invite link. So here I am copying to this the clipboard. Okay. Here I am using the web WhatsApp. I am sending this. I am sending this code. Okay. So I am sending the link to my mobile only. Please observe. Simply, without downloading any software, just by sending that link to your friend or colleague, they will join into your live. See, I need to give some display name also. So here I will mute this one. So here I give the name like Murthy VVS. Is it okay? Simply click this invite link and share to your friend via WhatsApp or mail or something. They are supposed to click on that link. So simply I removed my guest. So in this way, simply you may send the invite link. So you may add nearly 10 guests as per the recent update. You may show their display name here. If you want to share the screen, that is also possible here. If I am selecting this particular option, along with my video, my screen will be also shared here in this place. So what is the advantage of this particular StreamYard? You may give the live, you may prepare a PPT, you may share the screen. Here you may share your PPT which is available on your screen. Your video will appear here. You will give the display name. You will go live. You will just simply click go live button. Then you will explain everything. You will give a live session to your students. Then automatically same video will be preserved in the YouTube channel. By using a recording software, we may record and we may upload in the YouTube. Instead of that process, directly by using screen share option and by using the StreamYard, I may explain everything in the live session and automatically that video that will be preserved in the YouTube directly. That is the advantage. Or if you want to give the live of any webinar in your college, simply by using the screen share option, you may share the browser in which the Zoom meeting or Google Meet meeting, whatever that is going in your college webinar, if the restriction is there for up to 100 participants or 500 participants, then simply by using the StreamYard, you may give the live to via YouTube to many people, So in this way, you may share the screen everything. So please observe here, banner option is there. Banner option is there. Create a banner. So please observe, banner option is there. ULR webinar. So simply the lecture name or webinar name or the live session, why it is meant for, why you are giving the live. The title of the program you may show as the banner. Even I am hiding that banner. I am creating another banner. I am clicking scroll. So please observe, ULR webinar by Tech Guru. You may create scrolling part also. Whenever you are comparing with the OBS software, creating the banner, creating the scrolling part, adding of the guest, sharing of the screen, these are all very easy in the StreamYard. What are the disadvantages? Here please observe, powered by StreamYard, their logo that will appear for the free version. In a month, in a month, 20 hours, 20 hours live duration is free for your account. If you want to give live for more than 20 hours, then compulsory you are supposed to use pro version. For the free version, up to 20 hours, you may give the live by using your account, free version account. Their logo will appear in the free version account. Here no need to copy the stream key and everything like in the OBS. Simply just we will enter our email ID, we will get a code, you will directly enter into the StreamYard live session broadcasting studio. You will add your name, you will share the screen, you will add the banner, everything. So whenever you are clicking the go live, let us see. So it is giving. So please observe here, that is not appearing. Why? We are choosing the type of the live that has the private, that has the private. So now observe, unlisted sample live that is appearing in my YouTube channel. Here please observe, I am muting this. What is the reason? Here please observe, if I am not muting here, then echo will come. So here whatever I am transmitting by using my StreamYard broadcasting studio, that will appear in this YouTube channel with some lagging. Definitely some gap will be there. With that gap, automatically whatever maybe you are transmitting by using StreamYard, that will come as the live in the YouTube. This is the unlisted streaming. The remaining participants, they may send message like hi, hello, something to you. You are sharing your screen, so that is appearing. Your video, that is appearing. ULR webinar by Tech Guru scrolling part, that is also appearing in the stream. Everything. So please observe here the logo powered by StreamYard. Their logo, that is also appearing. So continuously here you may monitor by using your broadcasting studio. You may send comments, you may start the charting, you may observe the comments from the participants. You may add your guests here. You may stop the sharing of your screen, and everything you can control from this window. Same thing will appear in this place. So in this way, very easily you can give the live by using StreamYard. Just you will go to the streamyard.com, you will enter your Gmail ID, they will send a code. You are supposed to enter that code into the streamyard.com website. That will ask the permission to manage your YouTube account. You will give the permission access. Then you will be redirecting to select what is the platform to give the live. Is it Facebook or LinkedIn or some other platform? Here we are selecting YouTube. Then we are supposed to choose the guest video. Here you may add the name. You may invite the guest. You may choose your mic and webcam, everything. After all the settings, you are supposed to click start live. That is sufficient. Automatically live will be initiated in the YouTube. If I want to end my broadcast, I need to click here. So it will ask the comment. So please observe, in the live generally there will be a small lag in between the transmission and reception. So whenever stream ended, that will show the comment. Okay, stream ended. Is it okay? Then same video that will be available in your YouTube channel. Let us see. Here uploads option is there. So whatever may be the video uploaded by you, they are available in this place. Please observe beside it live option is there. So whatever the live given by you, those videos they will appear in this place. Okay. So whenever you are explaining everything in the live by sharing your screen, means by sharing your PPT, you may explain anything. So that video will be automatically available in the YouTube. So here also you may edit your video after the live. So generally whenever any uh, college is organizing a webinar, let us say the webinar time is around 10 o'clock. First of all, the host will start the meeting from 9:45 onwards. So in and around 10:05 a.m. to 10:10 a.m. everybody will gather and they will start the session. So in the saved video, the complete video right from 9:45 a.m. to end of the program, that will be saved as a file. After that program, if you want to edit that starting unwanted part, let us say 9:45 a.m. to 10:05 a.m. part, simply you may edit by using the YouTube editor. You may select trim option, you may cut the unwanted part simply. So in this way, after giving the live also, you may add, edit, trim by using YouTube editor. So without using any recording software, just by using directly StreamYard, you may share your PPT, you may show your face, and you may scroll the chapter name, topic name, title name. Okay, whenever you are giving the live, let us say in the first 10 minutes I will show the scrolling, like ULR webinar. Immediately here I may change the banner, I may change the scrolling, like I may post one question here, I may post one question here to my students. So that option is also available here. Automatically you may change the banner at any time whenever you are giving the live by using the StreamYard. So comment section, banner section, branding. So here whenever you are going to the premium version, you may change the logo. In the free version, their logo will appear in this place. Color, everything you may change. You may chat privately with your guests. You are adding your guest here. Some other co-teachers also you may add here. You may chat privately with your guests also here. Okay, that option is also available in the StreamYard. So I am returning to dashboard. Okay, previous, past lists are available in this place. Upcoming. So here I need to create a broadcast. If I want to, I may show the title and everything. I may click the create and I may start the new live session. But in the free version, only one drawback is in a month only 20 hours we may give the live. In the free version, in a month 20 hours of the live session you may conduct. That is the only constraint in the free version by using the StreamYard. Let us see one more thing. Create a broadcast. So please observe, recording is a paid feature, but we have given you access until August 18th. Okay, thank you. Thank you, StreamYard. Recording is a paid feature in the StreamYard, but they were given the access until August 18th. Okay, thank you. So please observe, here I may add my camera, I may share my screen. Okay. Is it okay? So please observe here, record option is there. Record option is there. So you may give the live by using StreamYard, or you may record your own lecture also by sharing the screen. So please observe, record option is there. Recording started. Okay, ULR. Here you are identifying the tips to record your lecture very easily. We are simplifying the things. We are trying to simplify the things. We are explaining with simple shortcuts. I hope you are enjoying this session. Okay, let us end. So I am moving to the dashboard. So please observe, these are ended sample live and thank you. I have given. This is the upcoming one. So please observe here, download recording option is there. Download recording option is there. So just by clicking it, you may download the complete recording made by you. Means by using StreamYard, you may do recording of your lecture also. In the free version, some limitation is there, but up to August 18th, they gave the permission. Just now you heard, by using StreamYard also, you may start recording of your lecture and you may download into your local computer. Later, you may upload into the YouTube. That is your wish. Or directly from live, you may start the lecture and you may share to your students, and automatically the complete clip will be preserved into the YouTube. Only just to, I want to enable my webcam, so I entered once again. Okay, so almost right from beginning to this time, what is the theme of this webinar? I explained. For recording your lecture, compulsory you require a recording software. If you are using a digital device like tablet, pen, it is very easy to write some comments and everything. I have explained about one website like screenapp.io. Screenapp.io first of all, but the drawback is you can't add your webcam. Up to 15 minutes recording you may perform there. Next I explained about the free cam. There is no chance of adding webcam by using free cam software, but you may remove background noise, you may edit the clip, you may boost your audio. All are the pros only. Only the one con is you can't add your webcam by using FreeCam software. It is compatible with the Windows 7 to Windows 10. Even it will work with the 32-bit or 64-bit system. Then explained about Screencastify. Screencastify, that is the popular extension for the Chrome browser. Then I explained about how to upload a video into the YouTube by using YouTube editor, how to edit, how to blur, how to trim, What is the usage of the online editing tools? I explained. Later, I explained about the StreamYard. By using the StreamYard, how to give the live or how to record your lecture, even how to invite a co-teacher, everything. Within seconds, you can perform everything. And what is the drawback of the StreamYard? Their logo will appear. Next one, in a month, only for 20 hours you may perform the task in the free version. Video quality, audio quality, there is everything works fine with the StreamYard. Even edition of the banner, creating a scrolling banner, that is very easy whenever you are comparing with the OBS. In the OBS, you may give live for unlimited time, but in the StreamYard, in a month, only for 20 hours, you may give the live. That is the only thing. So now I want to tell one more tool. With this tool, we will end this session. After this session, in the afternoon session, there will be one Google Meet live session. In that online session, you may ask any query related to forenoon session part. So in the meantime, try to practice all these things. If any query is there in the afternoon Google Meet session, you may clear your queries. Is it okay? So let us go to the next tip or tool. That will be the last subtopic for this session, which is meant for 12th August. Is it okay? The website name is PANOPTO, panopto.com. Please observe, record, get started, sign in. Just I am clicking record. Okay, just I clicked record. Here microphone symbol is there, video cam symbol is there. If I am unchecking, my video will be removed. If I am checking, microphone it is working, video it is working. You may share your screen also. See, you may share your screen also. So here if I am clicking this one, my video will come in this place. Is it okay? If I am changing to here, my video will come in this place. If I am changing to here, my video will come in this place. Here the direct placement, that is also available. Here, without downloading any software, please, my dear friends, just you are typing one URL into your browser. No need to download any software, no need to download any extension. Simply panopta.com. You are entering into your browser. Screen share option is there. Edition of audio is there. Edition of video is there. Directly here, start recording option is there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. something ULR. This is a webinar which may give you chance to enhance the skill related to recording your lecture. Something ULR. This is a webinar which may give you chance to enhance the skill related to recording your lecture. So is it okay? Your webcam is appearing, whatever we are sharing, screen sharing, that is appearing in the video. Simply our video is ready. So here you may use the free version. So simply click here to download. So please observe the file that is downloading into my computer. Here no need to send to the cloud storage. So please observe here, after recording you may send into the cloud storage of Panopto, or you may directly send to the YouTube. Here you may download also, simply without downloading any software. Without downloading any software into your computer, even no need to download any extension also. Directly type the name panopto.com and start recording of your lecture and download the file into your PC. There is no limit, there is no restriction, there is no watermark, there is no confusion. Simply one tool, this is sufficient even to start recording of your lectures comfortably. So let us see some more options. Here for education, these are all the tips they are given. Resources are there, some sample videos are there. Even you may go for the licensed version that is suitable for a large organization. If number of users are more, if you want to share the recorded videos to the students very easily with their dedicated account, then they will go for the business account. Simply as a individual user, just we will click the record option and you will start your recording, and we will download these videos into our computer. So by using this panopto.com, easily you may start your recording. For generally larger organizations, they may ask the free trial, and they may give access to number of users. Even with that official software licensed version, you may start giving the live and sharing of everything, and you may start recording of any online events. Cloud storage may be infinite practically. uh, they will give some best discounts for educational organizations also. This particular website is very very popular in the abroad. So many Europe and Australian universities, they are using this particular tool only to record their lectures. Directly in the classroom they will fix the tools by installing this particular panopto.com software premium version. So automatically the complete lecture, while the faculty is delivering something in the regular class, that will be also giving as the live program to the students, those who are accessing the remote learning case. So many abroad universities, they are using this Panopto. So by using this panopta.com, we will gain the advantage, like simply from the browser we will start the recording and we will download here. So whenever there is no need of uploading in the cloud storage, no need to pay anything. So from this free version, you will prepare your own videos and you will download into your system. So here it will be downloading in the format of .webm format. So YouTube will accept this particular format also to upload. So there is no problem. Simply you can play this particular file with help of the VLC player. So this is the end for this session, means the day 12th August 2020, the session, this is the end for that particular session. So we will meet in the afternoon live session. So you are supposed to clear your queries about the subtopics, whatever they covered in this particular session. So what is the plan for 13th August? What is the plan for 13th August? In the 13th August session, I will explain about Bandicam software. I will explain about Bandicam software, and I will explain about the ice cream recorder software, ice cream recorder software, and I will share the tip how to convert Bandicam and ice cream softwares from basic free version to premium version. Is it okay? Actually, we promised to give you key for one software, but we will give the tips for converting two different softwares, Bandicam and second one is ice cream software. So if anybody is facing to install any one out of these two, at least they will feel happy with one software at least. So they may do recording for unlimited time. Suppose if you want to use the panopta.com, you need to have the internet connectivity. Even whenever you are having the recording software into your computer, without internet connectivity also you may start the recording of your lecture. So in the tomorrow session, Bandicam ice cream recording software, that will be covered, along with the tip and trick of converting basic version into the premium version. Next, regarding OBS, how to give the live using OBS software, and even by using OBS software also you may record your lecture. You may record your lecture. That will be also covered in the next session, and some more websites are there. They will also help you to download some softwares to start the recording. I will briefly explain about them. So next I want to tell something about this tablet pen. So how to use this device whenever you are explaining something. If you want to explain something using your PPT, then how to integrate this particular tablet pen, how to integrate this tablet pen while explaining the things, and what are the different platforms. By using them you can integrate the use of this particular device, tablet pen. So those things will be covered on 13th August session. So thank you very much. So let us meet in the live Google Meet session. The link will be shared via WhatsApp group. Okay, thank you very much. Namaste.